All right, shalom, shalom. This is your brother Shamak. I want to first start by giving all the glory, infinite praises unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rekha Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach you well of his tabernacle of David. All right, shalom to the sincere brothers teaching and pushing truth across four corners of the earth and giving all the diligence to do so. I want to go into the topic of how the elect will endure the temptation. Okay, because when they come down on us, we're going to be tempted. We're going to go before those elites, those governors, those top men of whatever particular state or city it is. We're going to go before those and be put in situations where it's going to cause us to use wisdom. We're going to be tempted. They're going to tempt us. They're going to try to lure us and entice us to give up information, to say things, to catch us slipping. But basically, they don't understand that that's gonna be their chance. Like the bishop they said last camp, last Thursday camp. That's gonna be their opportunity to get their judgment, man, from Yahweh Shema shot through the spirit of His prophet. Okay, whoever it may be in that day. All right, they're gonna get their testimony, man, and then it's gonna happen. The spirit's gonna be moving so quick in that day. It's not gonna be man. It ain't gonna be no games. Okay, so you may have us surrounded. Trying to get information from us. You're going to get your judgment with whatever the spirit, permits to be spoken out of our mouth. Because the secrets are revealed to the prophets pertaining to Amos 3 and 7. So something's going to be said, and it's going to be upright with Yahweh Shema Shai, and it's going to be declared, and it will happen. All right. So this is Revelation chapter 6, verse 9. This is going to the prophecy. It says, and when he had opened the fifth seal, I saw under the altar of the souls of them that were slain for the word of the Most High and for the testimony which they held. See, we're about to be slain. We're already being demonized and, linked to terrorist attacks or events. So, that slaying of the word is coming. They're going to push us off the streets real soon. They're going to get us off the streets, man. They're deleting our channels. They're deleting our videos. They're trying to attack our spirit. But things are going to get physical out here, bro. All right? And that's when Yahweh Shema Shai is going to put his servants into hiding, okay? Because it's going to be the famine of the word. It's going to be the famine of the word, man. People are going to seek the word of Yahweh Shema Shai because why? Because people are going to need answers, man. And the prophets, the only ones that are going to have the answers. These idols and these celebrities out here right now, they don't have the answers. They don't have the answers, Sway. All right? Verse 10. And they cried with a loud voice, saying, how long, O Lord, holy and true, doest thou not adjudge and avenge our blood on them that dwell on the earth? Because it's going to be vexing. We're going to be irritated as hell, and we're going to be going through it. We're going to have to drink of that cup. We're going to have to bear that indignation because what? We turned our back on Yahweh Shema Shai. We wasn't always right. Okay? We wasn't always trying to seek Yahweh Shema Shai. We wasn't always in the spirit. Okay? We was back in the world being niggas. So hey, that's why you see the mercy in Yahweh Shema Shai by putting that spirit on us to come back to him, man. All right? You see it with the testimony of his prophets. We're a living testimony of this thing. We are living witnesses, man, of the spirit. Okay? So, let me also get 12 and 7, because that's why I even wanted to do this video, because I was reading Revelation chapter 12. Okay, so this is Revelation chapter 12. No, Salakia, verse 17. This is it. All right. So this is Revelation chapter 12, verse 17. And the dragon, so that's Esau, he's going to move like a serpent. He's real sneaky. He's real cunning. Okay. He doesn't seem to, he doesn't seem like a enemy, but he is, man. He's a serpent. Okay. He says, and the dragon was wroth with the woman. Okay. And that woman being Israel, because we, the children of Israel are, are women to the Most High. We are the Most High's women. All right. Let me get that real quick. Let me precept it. So, so people won't think I'm just talking. So this is Jeremiah chapter 6, verse 2. I have likened the daughter of Zion to a comely and delicate woman. So we are like the Most High's women. That's why you if you harm and hurt his prophets, man, it's like you beating, you giving an ass whooping to somebody's woman. And a man is going to whoop your ass. Oh, bro, come on, man. That's his woman. That's his helpmeet. That's his real. He don't play. Jake, man. We don't, Black, Spanish, Native Americans, we don't play about our women, man. Really, all these nations, bro. This is natural. It's natural. All right. So how much more so the Most High? Think about that, man. You let that sink in. For these other nations trying to come against us, y'all just don't know who y'all dealing with. Y'all think y'all pride have deceived thee. Okay. So Revelation chapter 12 verse 17 again. In the dragon was wroth with the woman and went to make war with the remnant of her seed. See that remnant. It's all about that remnant, man. It's not, he's gonna make war. He's gonna truly seek those that are, that really that's pertaining to the elect, man. That remnant that really pertains to the elect. Okay, sincere believers, man. See, you see, it's a lot of Israelites out here now. Don't get me wrong, and there's nothing wrong with that, because this truth is spreading like a wildfire, man. But sincere believers, now that's tough, man, because it's all about, because many are called, but few are chosen. There's a lot of Israelites being called, but only a few are going to really endure and sustain through it all, through the temptation, through being allured, through being enticed, by these strategies by Esau, through these damn fake ass miracles like they did in the times of Egypt with Pharaoh, with the enchantments and the magicians with their magic, with their left hand wickedness. All right, they're gonna make war with the remnant of her seed, which keep the commandments of the Most High. And who's doing that? Who's doing that, man? It's not no regular. There's not no regular person out here doing that, man. Keeping the commandments. No, those are Israelites. These are sincere believers out here doing the work. Keeping the commandments of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Not just tweeting not just saying, putting the Hebrew Israelite in your bio on social media. Nah, that ain't it. Them ain't the ones. That ain't that remnant of her seed, man. That ain't it. That ain't cutting. That ain't gonna make the cut. It says, and have the testimony of Yahweh Shah Hamashiach. What's the testimony, man? Prophecy. Those prophets, that remnant are prophets, man. They've been prophesying. They've been sincerely believing and declaring the prophecies, giving judgment and prophesying the kingdom of heaven. Okay, they're giving the bitter and the sweet, giving liberty to the captives. We giving our people something to hope in, man. And that's the truth. That ain't nothing but the truth. This is factual, and it will happen, and people are going to be a living testimony, living witnesses, all right? Because it's prophecy, all right? And Esau, the so-called white man, he's going to make war with us, man. He's going to make war, because we're going to be slain, because we keeping Yahweh, we keeping the testimony of the word. We keeping God's law, man, all right? Guillotines, we going to resist that chip. That's going to be that part of that temptation too. Okay. And that's part of resisting the system, that image. Okay. So from there, let me get Matthew chapter 5, because I was going to that persecution. And we may be beating a dead horse, baby. People gonna have to keep hearing this, because this is prophecy, man. We coming into those times, and that's why brothers are doing so many videos on persecution, because that's what we're in, man. That's where the time we're coming in, and we must prophesy that, man. We must prophesy it. All right, because that's our job to do that. Give out that warning before it's too late. So this is Matthew chapter 5 verse 11. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. See, we ain't doing nothing wrong. That's how you know we're doing the right thing, and that's how you know this is the truth. All right. Because they're coming at us and false claiming, false accusing us of things that we ain't do. Things that we don't even teach to do. Pulling guns. We don't teach that, man. The body of Great Millstone doesn't teach that, man. All right? The disclaimer. Okay? We don't teach that. You don't see us, we gonna, in a minute, man, we about to come down on Esau, man. We're going to full out war. We're going to be shooting back and forth. No, we don't say that. Now, would that be happening? Yes, because it's prophecy speaks about that. One people shall fight against another. Race wars in the streets. But those that truly understand this truth will not be doing that. These are wise men we're dealing with. Men of wisdom. And that fear Yahweh Shem Yahushua, because what? We're going to allow the Lord to fight for us. All right? Not ourselves. We can't deliver ourselves, man. Jake got to get that through their head. We would not be able to deliver ourselves. All right? Verse 12. Rejoice and be exceeding glad. See, ain't no point in having no frown on our face. We're going to smile. We're going to rejoice. Keep that joyful spirit, because we're in a time of prophecy and we're in exciting times. hey, this is our time to prove our faith, you know. So this is verse 12. For great is your reward in heaven, for so persecuted they the prophets which were before you. Hey, our forefathers got persecuted too. You know, hey, we're not gonna be alone in this battle, man. You're not gonna be the only brother going through whatever you're gonna be going through. Even that right now, in the world we're dealing with right now. You ain't the only one going through, that particular battle. It's another brother going through that same thing. Whether whether that's at the job, with dealing with family and friends, with spiritual, with your own thoughts, with confidence, whatever it may be, man. You ain't the only one that's dealing with it. Okay, so rejoice and be exceeding glad, because what our reward is in heaven. Our reward is coming, and it's going to be eternal. It's going to be forever. We're going to have that position, that electual position, forever. Come on, bro. You on top forever. We ain't no damn, like, just think about these stars in the NBA. Their glory is only about 5-10 years, and it's it, man. It may continue through little films and documentaries after that, but man, we're gonna be in tip top shape internally, bro. Come on, that's something to fight for. That's something to endure that temptation for, So let me go to Psalms chapter 119 and 86. Okay. So Psalms chapter 119 verse 86, it says, back to those commandments. When we just back to those commandments, we doing strictly what Yahweh Shem Yahushua told us to do. That's how we know we're in the right. We're not doing nothing off the script. We're not going this way. We're not going that way. We staying on a straight gate. Following order, following the laws, statutes, commandments, following the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of these scriptures. Simple as that. All right. Not making things complicated. Okay. Not doing too much. All right. So this is Psalm chapter 119, verse 86. All thy commandments are faithful. Okay, which are these scriptures? They persecute me wrongfully. Help thou me. See? So those, that come with us and harm us and talk shit against us wrongfully, which, Esau is going to do, we're going to be helped. Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to help us and deliver us out of that situation. Okay? Because what, man? We're righteous men. We've been faithful, this entire time, and he's going to reward us. He's going to show us his glory. He's going to show his glory, put them to shame through us. We just gotta be ready for it, man. Our spirit gotta be right. He not gonna deal with no men that been bullshitting. All right, so this is let me get to end it off with First Maccabees chapter 1, when King Antiochus, when he was in rulership over the Israelites. Okay, well, the Maccabees, they were faithful men. We was just about to read about it within that account. For time's sake, I'm gonna just read 2 verses. All right, let me highlight that yellow. Okay, so this is First Maccabees chapter 1, verse 57. And whosoever was found with any the book of the testament, or if any committed to the law, the king's commandment was that they should put him to death. See, Antiochus was just one of him. If you trying to keep the Sabbath, if you trying to eat lawfully, because we can't eat pork, we can't eat no shellfish. We can't do these such things. We're not trying to follow after the traditions of men. Then he wanted to put to death. So they had no choice but to be in a strong spirit. And that spirit is coming back. Esau's going to be in that same spirit, man, as King Antiochus. That's how you know that's how you know these spirits are being reincarnated, bro. These same spirits about to be back, and it's gonna be real time to shine. Okay. All right, because what the Maccabees, man, they was ready. They was ready to die. Verse 63, right here. It says, Wherefore the rather to die, that they may not be defiled with meats, and that they may not profane the holy covenant. So then they died. So they stayed strong into the end, and they're going to be rewarded, because those same spirits are coming back on the earth today, reincarnated. They stayed faithful until the end. They fought the good fight of faith. They didn't, because that's that temptation right there. When Antiochus was like, man, put him to death. You probably had some, wimp out, but some did die. Okay, because they weren't trying to defile and come against Yahweh Shem Yahushua in his holy scriptures, man. They knew you gotta honor we gotta honor our forefathers, bro. This is deeper than us. You know, they endured that temptation. They're going to be rewarded. Just know that their name is in these scriptures for a reason, and it's written for our learning. You know, and they're in kind of, and really, to think about it, they already been rewarded just by being in the book, man. That's impactful. Okay, them being in the book helped us build our faith. We wouldn't be able to make it without these men, and of course without Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you know, in these accounts. So, you know, and these scriptures are set up. These scriptures are here to comfort us. You know, that comforting. All right. You know, so basically I just wanted to touch on that with the elect of those sincere believers, you know, not the slothful men, not the bullshitters, not the ones that just know they're Israelites, but actually doing the works of an Israelite. You know, so yeah, the elect will endure the temptation, man. They will endure the enticement. They will endure resisting the RFID chip. They will endure, you know, those questions. They will endure, you know, not ratting out brothers. They will endure those things, man. They will endure, okay, through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Okay, that's the only way. That's a separate way. Yeah, that way. Okay, so yeah, this is your brother Shamak, and Lord willing, it was edifying and exhorting, you know, for the sincere believers out there. All right, so I want to end up by giving all the glory, infinite praise unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach with went up his tabernacle of David. You know, and I forgot to mention that Matthew chapter 24, when it said, if it were possible, it would deceive the very own elect. You know, so that was a great scripture right there. You know, just a reference. All right, so you know, peace, love, and safety to the hopefully elect and their families. You know, with that, I say, hey, shalom, above, the water.